matter anyway, because you're going to have the peaks of the claps. You'll be able to sync up.
Yeah, you'll be able to.
I don't want to be the one who was late.
The amount of times that me, Alfie, and Louis have tried to like sing simultaneously in Discord, and all just kind of like stumbled and tried to like stunt ourselves, and it's just not possible.
It's like regular conversation is fine, but as soon as you start singing, it just gets fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we sing our intro? Should we
Sing
We don't have an intro.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
We can sing the intro.
What intro?
The intro, Josh. Did you not pick up your script?
The
intro.
I mean, we've all we got ours right here. Hold on.
yeah.
Okay, I've got mine.
I've got
It's a double-decker wrap.
I've got mine in a box.
I've got this. Doesn't
There you
really
go.
what's noise.
I can't even hear it.
not-
What is it?
Yeah.
It's an empty packet of ibuprofen.
Allow me to start reading from my script. Contains milk, egg, wheat, gluten.
This is the comeback everyone was
Soya.
waiting for.
Yeah, this is what people have been
May
really
contain
excited about for literally years now.
peanuts,
Everyone thought that you guys were dead,
nuts.
and this is the dramatic return to form.
Obey your mouth.
What? There's like some
Multi-pack
subliminal
bar,
message.
not for
It's just
resale.
What?
scary shit on there.
What the fuck? You can't just
Double-decker.
Obey your mouth. You can't just fucking say that out of nowhere and act as though that's normal.
Best before. Store in a dry place. That's it.
Right.
That's all I can read from that.
What is this that you're reading out?
Double
from?
The
decker.
script.
The script, yeah.
Remember, everyone, store your podcast in a dry place.
Of course. And obey your
Can
mouth.
I
Obey your
now do
mouth.
the It's not a national anthem. It's a digital anthem, I guess.
The
Alright.
WAFter Dark
National
national anthem.
anthem.
Yeah.
The WAFtional anthem.
National anthem.
The WAF may swim out to sea and see what they can see.
What's happening?
It's it's time to go to the park. We're all there. WAFter Dark.
Yay!
Hey.
Woo!
Wow, that was great.
That was good.
That
Gonna
was-
auto
that was-
tune that, make it sound beautiful.
Yeah, that was really nice. If we just bit of
Oh,
fucking
I'll do it now if you
post-processing.
want.
Yeah.
The WAFs went out to see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
see what they could see. We all meet at the park. WAFter Dark.
Amazing.
There you go.
WAFter Dark.
We should go to a real park and record.
We
Can
could-
you imagine
yeah.
going to like a real fucking park, like a children's park, and being like, "No children, we're recording a podcast.
Please get away.
Please."
Group of
maintain
Adult
the
people
barrier."
just
Back up.
crowding around each other.
we're all sitting on like a little roundabout, and just going around. Not a roundabout. What are those things called? Are they called roundabout? The like
Yeah,
spinny
roundabout.
things. Okay.
Magic
Are they?
roundabouts.
It depends which
I don't
ones
think.
you're talking
Well, because
about.
obviously I'm not talking about a road roundabout. Is the thing like? But I don't want.
I
Yes,
used
the
to play on
big
road
spingy
roundabouts.
thing.
That's how I lost my legs. It was a terrible experience.
My legs hurt.
Yeah, but they don't, not anymore.
Were they really called roundabouts?
Yeah.
I don't
ones
know
at the
what they're
park?
called.
Yeah,
Well,
they
what
have
else
to
would
be,
they be
surely.
called? To
Okay,
be
I'm
honest.
gonna Google it. Playground
Spinny.
roundabout.
I don't know.
Spinnies.
Spinny.
Spinnies.
Roundabout play
Yeah.
in brackets. Yeah, a merry-go-round is what they're also called.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The official name, please.
But- I think-
actually, roundabout is the official name. Merry-go-round is actually a nickname.
Yeah,
okay.
merry-go-round's more for like the motorised one, where you get to sit on the horses. And
Oh
they
yeah.
bob up and down gently.
Yeah, I forgot about
Those
the
really did
horses.
just suck. Like, they weren't really rides at all.
Well,
just-
they certainly weren't no pirate ship.
No.
So true.
Nothing is a pirate ship, though. At the end of the day,
Not
Pirate
even a
ship
pirate
is the
ship is a
best.
pirate ship.
The best ride. I think ever.
merry-go-rounds are a very strange concept, aren't they? It's literally just like let's sit on a fake
It's-
horse and spin.
It's the most like Victorian English thing fucking going. It's like, we can't let
If you look
people
at
have
all the
too
child-
much fun.
If you look at like all the people on like a merry-go-round, none of them are like having fun ever. It's just sort of like sitting there with a
stone
blank
face.
expression.
Yeah, no one ever looks miserable on a merry-go-round, but no one looks happy either. They always look like they were just
people still go on them as well. It's like
Why?
they know they won't experience joy, but they'll still go and sit on it.
Why
Just
do
'cause it's
people go
different.
on merry-go-rounds?
I mean, I'll go on one. If there's one there, I'll go and sit on it, and I don't know why.
I think I would too. Actually, I think
Like,
if there was a
it's just
merry-go-round
that-
there,
That slight spinning and like moving up and down ever so slightly, it's just different, you know.
It's
something
just
to do.
entertaining enough.
It's
With
just
joyous
literally
music as well.
Just holds your interest.
It barely like hits the threshold for human happiness. It's just a
On the
beautiful
cusp
thing.
of it.
It's like the weakest amount of serotonin ever.
it really
But
is. Though.
it is a dribble, and I desperately need that serotonin.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Even just a trickle.
It's just a tiny little bit of excitement that comes from. Excitement's not even the word. It's just.
You know,
It's
they,
nice.
It's sadness.
They fill me with so
This
much
is relaxing.
excitement. Yes, they fill me with so much excitement. I do a little happy wee every time I get on one.
The
What is your
merry-go-round.
favourite like theme park ride?
Merry-go-round.
I already said it. It's definitely the pirate ship.
Yeah, when yeah,
that
theme
your
park rides are
favourite
just like
overall?
flat ground ones.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know
Everything.
What other ones? Like top spins? Would that count as fairground?
count.
or-
What is a top spin?
It's like where you sit in on like
Those
a
chain
pew
chairs.
kind of,
Oh.
and it spins you around, and then it flips you. So you do like you're on two big arms, and then connected to the two big arms is like the chair that you sit on.
Did you just describe? Did you just
say chair,
describe
but-
it as like a pew?
Yeah, it's like
I
one
did a double
massive
take on
church
it
pew.
too. I wasn't.
It is.
Imagine-
It's like one massive church pew attached to two
What?
arms. The church pew itself spins around, and then
I
you
know
also get spun
exactly what
around
you
by the
mean,
big arms.
But you're not explaining this too well.
No, I'm not.
I've seen
I'm
like
terrible
so
when it
many
comes to explaining
variations of
stuff.
what you're talking about. I'm like not sure.
I know what you mean, but I now have the mental image of like a church with a bunch of people sitting around it on a Sunday or something, and then suddenly all the pews just lift up and start spinning round.
I would go to church a lot more. I would actually start going to church if they had that.
The whole church just transforms. And, like this big arm lifts out of the ground. Everyone starts having a good time.
Everyone starts having a good time on that subtle jab. Everybody suddenly starts actually being
But
happy
then
and
would
enjoying
you go
themselves.
to church if if throughout it was just spinning and moving up and down ever so slightly? Would you then go?
No, you see, like the slight mundane, the slight like
was a
what was it,
merry-go-round.
sadness of church, like the very
Mundane.
slight twinge, perfectly balances out the slight
then-
happiness of the merry-go-round.
It's true neutral. It's
Balanced,
true
as all
neutrality.
things must be.
Imagine
Yep.
slowly rotating around like a priest or pastor of some descriptions. He's giving his little fucking sermon.
It
at
would
the
make
front. Everyone's
events
just
much more
very
entertaining, you know, like a wedding or
rising.
something.
Yeah, it's brilliant because when it comes around to communion,
Spinning
the priest
wedding.
doesn't even have to move. You just spin around him. He just like pops bits of bread into your mouth as you drive by.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
He's just like holding a bottle of communion wine out, just like spinning, pouring it out into glasses that are underneath. Like a sushi bar.
Yeah.
Comes to you.
Yeah.
Should do sushi, like trained sushi communion wine. It'd be amazing.
Those sushi elevator things, conveyor belts, whatever you want to call them.
Elevators.
Elevator is not
Elevators, they
probably.
bring
I'm sure there's a
sushi right up your
variation.
mouth.
There's probably
There probably
something.
is an elevator, like a yeah. But those things, I hate those fucking things. Right? Like, is it just me, or is the concept of them like horrible?
I don't understand what's so bad about it.
Well, it's because, like, I think the problem is I've seen so many videos of, like, children, like, reaching out and, like, touching all the fucking food as it goes by and
guess.
shit like that.
But-
And that just puts me off it completely. The idea that some kid
Yeah.
on the other side is just rubbing his little poo
gobbed in it.
fingers all over the
There,
thing.
there would
don't
need to
want
be like a
anything to do with it.
container for the sushi or something, probably.
Yeah.
There is.
Could you imagine going to a sushi bar? I mean, to be fair, I guess it's already not a particularly classy establishment if it's
No.
got one of those conveyors on it. But could you imagine going to one and then having all the food go around in little Tupperware containers or something?
That
Like, how
basically
That's how I
is
thought they
what
did
it
it.
is.
Yeah, I thought that's how they did it, where
Yeah,
they just
they're
put it in like a little plastic thing.
Oh, I thought
Still,
they just
still
had
doesn't touch. Stop the child
Well, I mean,
from
it
opening the
depends
lid and
how
touching
classy
it.
you're going. If you're going for the classier version of the sushi bar, then it's on plates. But like a lot of them
I
have it in
see.
like plastic.
I've
they have
only
a-
ever seen them on plates. I've never
Do-
seen them in little plastic containers.
Do they have like a classy sushi bar where it's on a train? Is that a thing? I thought it was mainly just
Train?
like
Yeah.
chain restaurants or something that has like the train on them. I've never actually been to one, to be fair.
I don't think. I think if it's actually classy, then no, they wouldn't have one. But I think classy by the standards of a place that has a conveyor that delivers food. You know, they should change that system actually and make it so you have a queue and you like sit at the end of the conveyor. And
With
the
your
food-
mouth open.
The food just goes straight into your mouth and then you like move and you take it in turns.
I think the most efficient
With a
food
mouth
system
conveyor.
I've ever seen was in Tokyo.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. No, it's like,
When he gets his toast in the morning, it impressed me so much.
no, in Tokyo they've got vending machines, and it's got like it's
Used
really,
underwear.
It's really weird to explain. It like you put your money in, and it has like your base dish and any like toppings you want. So like it says like ramen, and then there's like beef, onion, egg, pork. It's just any extras that you want with it, and you just like. It looks like a giant slot machine. Like there's all these like glowing buttons. So you just push a couple of buttons after putting your money in, and it just shoots out a couple of tickets. And you just hand them over, and then they're just like, "Yep, okay." And then
Sounds amazing.
Then they just bring your food to you. It's like
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
it's a great system. Genuinely,
That
like,
is that's
Industrious little
actually
fellows.
impressive.
like,
See, why do we get stuff like goddamn sushi conveyors? We can't have stuff like that, you know.
we've got McDonald's
get sushi
iPads,
conveyors?
but
We don't, McDonald's iPads are probably the grimmest thing I could possibly imagine.
You are guaranteed
Yeah, I
to
mean,
get like
they're covered
some
in
disease
like
from them.
snot and just germs. But
I feel like I could probably get tetanus off a McDonald's iPad. I don't
You have
know
to look
how.
at it wrong.
Just for osmosis.
Yeah. I'm worried about them. I don't trust them. They're like a breeding ground for super viruses or some shit. I don't trust them. I don't
All of
trust the
McDonald's
iPad.
pretty much is. I don't feel safe when I'm in a McDonald's. I feel like I'm gonna die.
What? Because of the food, or you're gonna get like mugged or something?
Yeah, like the people, like just like how everything's really fucking gross. I
Yeah.
just feel like death surrounds me. I need to like get out of there.
Do you feel more comfortable in a hospital or in McDonald's?
To be honest,
I feel
actually
more
probably a
comfortable in
hospital.
mall.
yeah, definitely in a hospital.
Yeah.
Hospital food kind of sucks, though.
It's probably
Food
better than
sucks,
McDonald's.
but either way,
Not as
you
much
won't
as
get
McDonald's.
There's less chance of getting stabbed in a hospital.
Oh,
I remember
dunno.
sitting in McDonald's at like 8 in the morning and some guy kicking off and like screaming and shouting at everyone and then getting kicked out.
Scream about the Szechuan sauce.
I think it was like his hash browns or something.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's always the
me.
fucking smallest things.
It was just, I don't know.
my hashies.
I mean, don't get
You've
me
done
wrong.
them bro.
You've done them
Just a Reddit bro screaming because he didn't get a Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my tendies.
I'd love to go back and watch that video again of the guy screaming about the Szechuan sauce, just seeing Alfie in the corner looking really concerned.
Looking fearful.
Yeah.
Got like a
Not coming
glazed
back
look
here
in his
again.
eye.
Across the street, you can see Harry in a hospital filled with joy and cheer,
I'm just having an amazing time.
sandwich with possible food filling inside of it in hand. Hospital food just confuses me because, like, you'll get like a sandwich there, and it's like, "What's in this?" And they'll be like, it's
It's a
Something.
sandwich.
tuna," and you'll look at it and you'll be like, "That doesn't look like tuna at all. This
It's
doesn't
brown.
taste or smell like it."
I haven't been in a hospital recently, but like whenever I remember going there, they didn't give me a choice at all for what I had to eat. It was just like they brought you your food and that was it. It's just really strange.
What food did you get when I broke your arm?
That's a
What was
good
the menu then?
Yeah,
I don't. Oh, fuck. What was it?
Filet mignon.
Did you get
protein
jelly?
tablets.
I think I did get a jelly. To be fair, it was very nice.
There you go, I got you a jelly.
Jelly and protein tablets.
Jelly.
Free jelly,
They just kept
courtesy of the
feeding you-
government.
Kept feeding you jelly over and over. I bet it wasn't a good jelly though, was it? It was probably one of those
No, it was like green lime jelly.
Oh.
Good.
packaged horrible ones.
I remember that. I remember they gave me cereal as well, but it was like in a cup.
What?
And I was
Cereal
like,
in a
that's
cup.
not,
Drink it.
that's not conventional,
You
sir.
run it under the
So-
water cooler.
Cereal with a cup in a cup with a straw.
I watched
Wow.
Dark Knight Rises. It was
many
great
times?
while eating my
What,
jelly.
Oh, Dark Knight Rises.
I don't remember any of that movie either.
One of the very few memories I had in hospital was being allowed to play on the hospital PlayStation 2, and when I was allowed to play on it, I was like, I didn't know that you guys had like a PlayStation 2 here. Oh my god! And then the lady just suddenly like looked really offended, and she was like, "This is a Christian hospital. You cannot speak like that in front of the Lord." I was like,
I have a similar story.
I was like, okay, I shall
Wait.
not do it again.
It's quite something.
It was
Also,
really
I wanna-
strange.
I want to point out that we just casually mentioned that Alfie broke my arm, and it's like we're not going to touch on that anymore.
No,
and
of
anyone who
course
doesn't
not.
have context for that is just gonna,
That's a
Why
would they
story
need
for a later
context?
day, though.
Yeah, why
I guess
would
so,
you-
yeah.
why
Can't-
would you
can't
need
reveal all our stories
context
now.
for how Alfie
Yeah.
just completely shattered your body.
Yeah,
and,
it's fine.
caused
I want to
permanent
show our
damage.
hand. I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got to have a story for when we do this again in 5 years' time.
yeah.
Like 6 years actually. It's the
Alfie's
6 year
revenge
anniversary.
for the roundabout.
Yeah.
But can I share my story about being told off for using the Lord's name in vain?
Oh, I would like
Please.
to hear this.
Ah, splendid. So, cast your minds back many moons ago when I was in primary school.
Wow.
So a very, very long time ago, there was a boy at school.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to say his name. We should call him.
Josh.
Yes, we should call him Josh. So, Josh was.
This is
How-
going to get confusing at
how-
all, I'm
yes.
sure.
How do I put this nicely? Josh wasn't all there, shall we say? He was several, knives short of having a full knife set. He
It's a
was
bit rude.
Is that an expression that
That's
people
not a good
use?
It's an expression that I use now.
Several knives short of having a full
knife.
knife set.
Listen,
That's the most convoluted.
I just realised how stupid.
Several knives short of a full
right, no,
knife
exactly,
set.
exactly.
What's that
How
even
stupid? Right?
mean?
How stupid does that sentence sound?
It sounds pretty dumb, I guess. yeah.
Exactly. Okay, and
I
that
guess-
is the level of intellect we are talking about from
So
this man,
it
if not
gets-
less.
It gets the point across, I suppose.
It really does. Yeah. So, bless him. So, further context, I was one of the only kids that was nice to him
Yeah.
because he was bullied quite a lot for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
Now,
because of the knives.
Yeah,
Yes.
we didn't have enough
Since-
knives.
since
guy.
I was such a wonderful friend to him, he invited me around his house one day for dinner. I was like, oh, boy howdy, wouldn't that be nice? So my mum drops me off, and the first warning sign that this might not be a stable household is that they have a fucking tank in the front garden. A literal fucking, like a bulldozer
real?
tank. A real tank. Like, it'd been decommissioned or something, but it was...
They were ready for you. They just had
ready
it
for
there.
me. It's the kind of ones that they used to bulldoze through things or something. It was a fucking tank. Right, so I'm like, wonderful. Furthermore, this man, Josh's dad, has declared himself a free man, I believe. So he's not actually hooked up to the electrical grid. And he doesn't get to vote as well. So that should have been another, warning sign. I can't really remember much else about the house, apart from there being a shitload of crosses as well. So, not the most mentally stable people. But anyway, I was sat in one of I can call it the gaming room, and there was me, there was Josh, and there was Josh's two other siblings. One was older, one was slightly younger. They're all brothers, and we were playing Lego Harry Potter. Now, I'm a natural gamer, all right? It comes in the DNA, so I'm out there fucking bossing these levels left, right, and I'm like, come on, I can
Getting
do
all
this
the
so
mini
easily.
kits.
Demolishing
Yeah.
it.
And then there's Josh, and he can't even fucking figure out how to use any one of the spells, and he
true.
keeps dying. Now, young Louis gets very sort of irate. I won't say irate. He's a little bit perturbed by this. He keeps dying. He keeps dying to stupid things. So at some point, I go, Josh, you just need to jump over it, and he jumps over something and falls to his death. And I go, no, for God's sake! And the moment I say that, Josh's dad turns around from his computer chair, points at me, a young boy, not even 10 years old, and he screams. He says, "How dare you use the Lord's name in vain in this household?"
Oh no.
I fucking go white as a sheet. And then there's just stunned silence for a few seconds, and he goes, "Sorry, shouldn't shout it at you, but I get real personal when it comes to using the Lord's name in vain. Sorry," just leaves the room.
It's a true Christian man right there.
Yeah.
God. Wow.
Yeah, pretty terrifying. Still didn't stop me from
Jesus,
saying,
man.
"For God's sake, Josh," again in the next 2 minutes.
Of course. Ugh.
That is horrifying. I would have pissed
Yeah.
myself as a small
That was
child.
my first touch with evangelical Christians.
I can't wait for the WAFter Dark podcast to, get really, really big, and for there to be like thousands of people listening to it, and then like somewhere, probably about 10 years down the line, people are going to be telling the story about how my dad screamed at you because the confusing context of this story. They're going to be like, "It's great, and that Josh guy, he had a tank in his garden. It's clearly an unstable character of some description, raised by lunatics."
Put it on the wiki.
It was
Louis,
actually a
I
pretty
feel
cool
bad
house.
for.
They had goats and stuff as well, and the back garden was pretty sick.
That was
Goats.
cool though. Goats
Yeah,
are cool.
they
That
had-
is
Oh,
Yeah,
live goats, right?
Yeah,
I
live
assume.
goats.
What did
Yeah.
you think?
No, they cut off the heads and mounted them
Like
on the
maybe
wall.
they're satanic or something. You
Are you kidding?
Evangelical Christians.
like maybe they when nobody's looking, they put the crosses upside down.
How dare you use the Lord's name in vain? Says a Satanist.
Turns around, hail Satan.
I
immediately.
honestly don't understand how Satanists like function properly.
I mean, well, Satanism
they're
is
not.
technically Christianity.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
because
thought they were
just-
just basically like
It's just the cooler version of Christianity.
Yeah, it's the metal Christianity.
Satanism is more about doing what you believe is right, not
Yeah.
like it's
God
not
thinks is
actually
right.
like fucking let's cut the head off this goat and then pray to Lord
No.
Satan and hope of.
but you can do that if you want
Daddy
to.
Satan.
You can do
yeah,
that
if you,
if
think
you want
if you
to.
think that's right,
I
then
mean,
go
if you
for
think
it.
that's right, that's your.
I
own
mean
belief,
they were
but
playing Lego Harry Potter, so
It's witches.
Yeah.
exactly.
Witchcraft.
It was all there. The goats, the Harry Potter. You just didn't put it together.
If
Really
you got
didn't.
sent back in time, Louis, to like the Salem witch trials kind of time, yeah, what object would you bring with you that you think would have the most utility in the past, but wouldn't get you, like burnt to death as a witch?
A
This is
pointed hat.
a pointed hat.
Well,
Well, Louis dead. Alfie, what would you bring with you into the past if you could bring any like modern piece of thing that you think would make your life easier in those horrible dark times, but wouldn't get people to hate you?
Oh, it wouldn't get people to hate you.
No, you want to make sure that people don't think you're a witch.
An assault rifle.
Right.
well, I
I mean,
guess
if
you know.
if they're gonna suspect that, I mean, I've just turned up out of nowhere.
So this is
Like I've just
you're-
time traveled.
The condition here is that you have one object. You are aware of this, right?
Oh, okay.
So you've got no magazines.
No.
You've just
Beat
got an
people to death
assault
with it.
rifle with like one magazine in it.
If that's the case, then I'd probably take. I don't know. That's pretty difficult. Maybe
It's a
like
tough question.
I'd take my Nintendo DS and simply hide it under my pillow.
There you go. Easy as that. You know what I'd take?
What would you take?
Mousetrap. The game. The board game.
Oh, the game.
I think...
I thought
think
you
I'd-
movie.
No, not the movie.
We
I'm
were
gonna
talking
take
about
the
this
movie.
earlier,
What about
weren't
the
we?
item?
I wouldn't take a mousetrap. I wouldn't take the movie mousetrap. I would take the board game mousetrap because I think you could easily get away with being like, yeah, someone made this like crazy game, and people were like, what? Sorry, no, I made this crazy game. People were like, whoa, and you could probably get away with just saying like, yeah, no, I'm not a witch or anything. I just made this really cool little board game that. Just saying, is the best board game ever made. Mousetrap. If you
Is that
haven't
why
played
it's
it.
Mousetrap's
Mousetrap?
pretty
Because it's
good.
the best one.
Yeah.
Could I
I
take?
don't know about that.
What name
What?
one?
All right. What is that? I mean, I guess it's not a board game. What's the game where you move the marble across the course and you've got to like
Marbles.
press the buttons?
Marble Blast Ultra.
I wish it's not. It's the one where you have to like. It's like a little metal ball. I think fucking Ashens did a video on it. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I
I
think I
don't
know which
remember.
one you mean. But at the same
Really?
time, there's a fair few of games where there's actually a mobile
I used to
involved.
play it. It was my favorite shit as a kid. It's the Screwball Scramble.
What the fuck is that? I have never heard of this in my life. The Screwball? Screwball? Scramble?
The concept is
Screwball scramble.
It's when the
Concept
asylum
is you have this-
security breaks down.
you have this little metal ball, and you put it on one side, and you time yourself, and you got to press like little buttons to make the course move. It is kind of like Marble Blast, where you're moving the course and shit. But
Can I just say I googled Screwball Scramble and it just the only result I have received is just Scrabble. But I think Google just thought I was having a stroke or something for trying to search for Scrabble. Just Screwball Scramble. Can you imagine someone sitting down to try and play Scrabble like, oh, I love Screwball Scramble. What? How do you spell Screwball Scramble, by the way? Because
Screwball, I'll just link you.
don't say Screwball like Screwball.
I don't know how else.
like
There's
in
only one way to
baseball,
spell
you know.
Screwball.
Yeah,
As in
there is.
Screwball. What the fuck is Screwball? What is that?
Well, it's like a
Like a screw and then a ball.
game. It's
Yeah.
Oh, Screwball. Wait, is it Screwball or is it?
Yeah. What are you saying?
I thought you said Screwball.
Saying Screwball.
Like Screwball.
Keep saying Screwball.
Louis, Louis, can you help me out here? Please tell me you heard it as well and you didn't hear Screwball, because I really thought you were saying Screwball Scramble, and I was like, what does that even mean?
What is a
Screwball.
Screwball?
Oh.
Yeah,
I hear
not
you.
Screwball, Screwball, blah, Screwball, you know.
Scroobler Scrabbler.
Don't blame you.
So I was googling Screwball Scramble. I was like, it's not showing up. It doesn't seem real to me. Screwball Scramble.
Have
There
you
we
all,
go.
have you all at least seen this before?
Yeah.
I feel like I must have done.
oh
Apparently,
God.
like, this was so popular at like multiple points in time, but like, I don't know.
No, I think I've seen something like this.
I feel like I don't think I've seen any of these things exactly, but I definitely feel as though I've seen something very,
Yeah.
very similar.
They definitely give me a wave of nostalgia looking at them.
It makes me think of Hungry Hungry Hippos a little bit. But only very
Hungry
loosely.
Hungry
This
Hippos.
is far more complex than Hungry Hippos. So
It requires a higher IQ.
it has greater game depth, as they say.
Screwball Scramble.
Whoa! What? You can get a vertical one.
What?
Wait, really?
Kong Man.
Kong Man.
Oh man!
Kong Man, the vertical screwball scramble.
Oh, here, yeah, I see it.
Kong man! Screw ball scramble.
It looks pretty cool, actually. I like it.
Man.
Yes.
Google is going to think I'm having a mental breakdown with this search history. I googled Screwball Scramble, then Screwball Scramble, then Con Man. I think I've gone mad.
Wow.
Con Man. Oh yeah, look at that.
It looks good.
That
Why is he a robot?
There is some interesting character design going on in there.
There really is.
I think.
Are we looking at the same thing here? Why is he a robot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See a robot.
The
He is a
Kong Man
robot.
is a robot
Yeah.
for me.
There's a robot monkey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right at the top. I see. Is this supposed to be like? Wait, no, that doesn't. Like Donkey Kong.
I think he's
Like,
meant to be like Donkey Kong, yeah. Like the fact that it goes
man.
up to the top, and
Maybe like Donkey Kong or Oh, how have I forgotten it? The other one that's got the big monkey in it.
King Kong?
King Kong, that's the one. I had complete
yeah.
complete brain
King
fart.
Kong.
Even, King
Kong Man. Maybe it is all meant to be King Kong,
What?
and you know he's got the woman in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Like
does
He's
have
at the
King
top of the big
Kong.
building.
Oh yeah, that is. Does
King
Donkey-
Kong came before Donkey Kong. Yeah, it did. That's fucking stupid. Of course it did.
When did Donkey Kong originate?
King Donkey Kong.
Who came first?
I
Donkey
wonder
Kong
how
or,
big the gap was though. Donkey Kong.
Well, King Kong's like a black and white movie, isn't it?
Donkey Kong birth.
Yeah, the original one's old.
Donkey
1933.
33.
What
I
was
thought
that?
it was like 60s.
1933.
That's when he's appeared in various media since 1933.
Donkey Kong's been around.
So he was the character first appeared in a novelization of the 1933 film King Kong. Oh yeah,
When did colorized film come out?
When did colour come out?
Well, it's more a case of when it was more widespread, because I think colour TVs came out, I want 60s, 70s, maybe even earlier.
There you go. First color test broadcast on Thursday, June 15th, 1967.
That.
That's more recent than I thought it would be.
See,
Yeah.
that is actually a bit further back than I thought it was. I mean, I said
Apparently
60s for King Kong. So I guess
By 1969, half of the national population in the UK had colour TVs. So
That's so. 67, they first broadcasted colour images, and then 2 years later, half the population in the UK had colour TVs.
yeah,
That's
not
kind
bad.
of insane if
pretty
that's
cool.
right.
pretty
It's
quick,
pretty
yeah.
fast. Yeah, it's a very quick spread.
Why the fuck do you still have the option to buy just a black and white TV license, by the way? I never really understood that at all.
Because there is someone out there, my granddad, for example, who still uses black and white TVs.
Somebody really cheap.
Yeah. How much? I mean, a old like black and white TV would probably cost quite a lot nowadays, though.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
it?
probably like antique.
Yeah.
Antiquity.
Yeah, get taken up by melee players.
Yeah, exactly. They need the retro experience.
It's true.
Let's have a look on eBay. I wonder how much they do sell for. Vintage Nokia black and white TV television, £25.
Okay, maybe we're not in the right ballpark right now.
Yeah.
I don't
In
think like
another 20 years,
100
maybe.
years. Oh.
I don't think there's any demand for black and white TVs for
Yeah.
anything right now. So
Not right now.
I mean, they do look
That's
cool
soon.
because they're all the big chunky ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could just get a
Oh.
chunky TV
yeah,
with
that's
color.
I do miss having CRT monitor.
They are so much better CRTs.
Yeah,
Well, for like
wonderful.
yeah, not actually. They're not good for eye strain, but they're good for.
No, they're really not. I've got I think that's probably where my migraines come from, is staring at static for too long.
Yeah. They make sprites look nice at least.
Mm.
I do want a CRT. I can't have one right now because I'm in a university dorm.
Not
But I do
allowed.
really want one.
There's some pretty nutty technology for like just old technology like that. It's like, well, what should we do? You know,
Yeah, the idea that it's like projecting shit, like
and then
a
using
pixel.
like magnets as well to like draw it to the screen.
Yeah, I don't understand. It seems more complicated than what we have now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So I mean, that's
Right
what
now
you have
it's
to
just
do.
like-
Though. Like you have to go for the more complicated route to then make it easier in the future. Because once you
Yeah, like,
understand
right-
the complexity of it, then you'll be able to refine it and make it an easier process within the future.
Yeah, well, like TVs we have now are completely fucking different as well. The CRTs,
Yeah.
it's literally just like millions
can
of
be-
tiny little lights, and it's like it seems like the less efficient solution, but it's what we landed on, I guess.
Yeah.
But it is better, I guess.
I was talking
If you
about.
don't have migraines.
Do any of you? Do your households all have TV licenses?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not under liberty to disclose that information.
I mean, you can't live stream any TV, can you though? Because you
No, I
haven't got,
literally don't have an aerial, and I don't watch iPlayer, so I don't have
Yeah,
to pay
exactly.
for it. So.
We must have a TV license, I assume.
do you have like Sky or something?
I honestly don't know anymore. I haven't looked at the TV in so long, like properly. It's never
overall,
occurred to me. I don't
My
even know what
question
we
is basically, how many people nowadays do you actually think still have a TV license or a need for a TV license, should I say?
Way
I think
less.
so many people do. Like,
A lot of people do, but I think it's less than it was like 10 years ago.
Like,
and it's only going to get smaller as well as
Yeah.
yeah, it will.
like I was,
the generations. It'll be
because like Netflix and stuff. We use Netflix and Hulu and Prime and everything so much more. Then you
Yeah.
never just like none of us ever would just sit down and just go, I wonder what's on the TV, and then scroll through all the fucking...
I think most people probably still do that though.
Most people do
It's probably
Most
more the
from
older people.
Older generations.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
From
it's
our
the older
generation
I think
generation.
anyone
Yeah.
anyone probably 25 and under, if probably even 30 and under, I would say, if not a bigger range than that, probably the majority of them will use stuff like Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything else rather than a standard television.
Yeah. Well,
Probably.
personally, I can't imagine. I mean, even though I did as a kid, I still can't. Like, I can't imagine going like downstairs today and being like, I wonder what is in the television, and then ending up on fucking Dave or some shit.
Dave.
Dave was the channel, to be fair.
Dave
It was
probably
the
still
channel.
is the channel, realistically.
Can any of
mean-
you remember JetX?
Jetix, yeah, of course.
Jetix, yeah, I remember Jetix.
It actually had the best shows.
Yeah, Jetix was pretty great. Good
It
show.
had Sonic Underground.
Yeah, Sonic
Underground.
Oh, the singing, no.
It's fine. It can be synced up afterwards.
How many
Definitely
had,
wouldn't
um,
fuck everything up.
As of March 2020, statistics from the Broadcasters Audience Research Board, also known as BARB, show that around 94% of UK households may be licensable. So that's a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like 70%.
Why do you guys think Sonic Underground failed?
Because
I
they
can't
never
tell
found
you
their mother,
honestly.
and they
Because
made a
they
vow
found-
their mother would
Yeah.
be found.
It was
Sonic
really a
Underground.
flawless show. It was a flawless show and it got snubbed. It's
It
quite
was-
disgusting if you
You
ask
say
me.
it was a flawless show.
It was.
Go and ask anyone who's become a fan of Sonic within the past 10 years and ask them, do you know who Manic and Sonya are? And I bet you'll get no one who goes, oh
That's
yeah!
Manic.
If you go
My
back and look at how
favourite.
bad the animation was, it is insane
was
that that sort of shit
terrible.
was on TV. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
when did it air? Was it the 90s?
I think so.
God, 99. So the first episode,
No, 99.
first episode was the 6th of January 99, and the final episode was the 23rd of May in the same year.
Oh,
So some shows
that is
have.
It looks like 80s pretty much. Like that's how bad it
shit.
looks.
Oh my god! So
Wait a
some
second.
shows run for like years, and this one had a runtime of literal like 1, 2, 3,
5 months.
4 months.
4 months.
I
sorry.
can't imagine it did badly though, because it's Sonic. You know, you think
Yeah,
but
it would watch
It
it.
obviously
You know
did.
what's-
It got shit on.
What's really wild to me is the fact that the three main characters, Sonic, Manic, and Sonya, were all voiced by the same voice actor as well.
That's fucked.
They
No
got
fucking
one
way.
guy to do all three protagonists of the
Jesus
show.
Christ.
How lazy can you be?
I don't know. According to the audience rating on Google, it's a lot of 5-star reviews.
Yeah, and according
Well, I
to
mean,
the
that's
audience
'cause of
rating
people
of
like
1
us.
stars, HFS World says, I watched the trailer and it's just a meme show, not real, it's stupid. And I say classic Sonic show or
Not
Sonic
real.
X and Sonic Boom. The good thing, it tells us that Sonic, he's a family. But I'm not watching this. Instead of people requested it, I'm a YouTuber.
I've got to say, like,
Yeah.
I really don't like the new Sonic Boom show. I hate what they're doing with it. Like, I
I-
hate that they're all like trying to
Yeah.
appeal to the internet, Twitter shit.
I mean,
like that
I
they're just
haven't
trying to make
Knuckles
jokes for Twitter
looks
clips.
disgusting.
Yeah, he does.
Knuckles Sonic Boom design is
There
really
is
funny.
another
It's
another
true.
1-star review from that is this is not Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's not.
Sebastian Charlo is from the 1 star. I got a question. Have they ever found their mum?
Jaden Graham
no.
Clement says, I wish Shadow was there. He is cool. Please come back, Shadow.
Oh my god. Okay, I have any of you guys right? There's something I need to know, and I need to know if this is real or not, if this is like a fever dream. But I am like 99% sure it's real. Did any of you ever see the Spider-Man show? I may have brought this up before, I forget honestly. But there was a Spider-Man show, right? An old cartoon one, and Spider-Man goes to space, right? And he like crash lands on a planet of furries, right? And the furries are like but there are also humans on the planet. I guess I should.
Oh
also
wait, no,
say.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Carry on.
But the furries are like the dominant race, and all of the humans are like oppressed and being used as like slave labor and stuff like that. And it's really weird. But what the hell is it called?
I don't know what it's called. I remember this is real though. This is definitely a real thing that happened.
Yeah, I saw it like once, and I was like, "What is going on here? This is the strangest thing I've ever seen."
Oops.
You know, maybe it's not actually real, and I've just absorbed it through you.
That's
Like,
possible. I do have that.
You telling me this.
Yeah.
That's the only way I know about it. I don't know.
But
If we're... Sorry, please,
feels
Josh.
real. I just need to know, and I need
Why
to know
is
why
is
it
Spider-Man
exists.
going to other planets? Why is that happening?
I
He's
can't remember.
Spider-Man.
He goes to space for some reason, but Venom and Carnage also go to space. But for some reason, they're friends with the furries. They like them.
Sticking on the topic of strange children TV shows, did any of you ever watch Super Ted?
Super
I
Ted.
don't know what that is.
Okay, please.
Oh no! I think I saw this once.
It's 1982.
Oh.
Vintage.
Super Ted.
I don't think I ever watched
It has
The
it has
polka
the
dot
friend
man.
Spotty,
God.
the polka dot man, Spotty Man.
Yeah, no, I do remember this. Yeah.
It's Welsh. Oh fuck! I didn't realise it was Welsh in
What's
origin.
going on in this?
Well, explains a lot.
There was that no. So from memory, a story follows Super Ted, which was a teddy bear that was rejected for some reason off the line because he didn't meet the standard, and then a spotty man landed on the planet, found Ted in the reject bin, went I'm gonna have this, took him to Mother Nature, and then gave him fucking superpowers.
Yep.
Do you think this is how Ted the film became a thing? They were like, how can we reboot
Probably.
Super Ted?
remake Super
Let's
Ted.
make him
For a
into just
modern
normal
audience.
Ted, and he can just hang out with a grown man and do whatever. Just live.
And everyone will think it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, just quick update as well. By the way, I did not get any results by searching for Spider-Man furry space show. So
I tried to
Zero?
find it for you. I
Google
couldn't
that.
find anything.
not 0 results, but I did get where Nick Fury is at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home, which is not quite what I was after.
Is Nick Fury at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home?
Spider-Man goes to space.
Spooder Man.
Spider-Man.
I have like this image in my brain of what you're talking about, but I don't remember. I don't know what I'd search to find it.
I am so confident it's real. Okay, apparently there are multiple times he went to space. Spider-Man has apparently gone to space a great
Yeah.
many times.
Well, I mean, he obviously
It's
did
one of his
in-
gimmicks.
in Infinity War. Well, that's one.
But I
I
want,
don't even remember.
The time he went to the furry planet, obviously, that's 2.
Number 2.
but it might not even be real.
The
I
time
found every Spider-Man show in chronological order. Wait, there's only 9 on here. That's not right.
is it not?
Can anyone else
That sounds like
remember
a
when
lot.
No, that's not a lot at all for Spider-Man.
it's not enough?
I mean,
No! Oh my god, I found it. It's Spider-Man Unlimited.
Okay,
It's
what
like
do I
one
search to find the?
It only lasted with
Furry
one
Nazis or whatever.
season with 13 episodes.
Spider-Man Unlimited. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. The
Yeah.
animation style was nice for it.
Well,
Oh, that one.
I
So-
like this. The way the look of this one. I can't remember.
Peter
episodes,
Parker
'cause
follows
obviously-
Venom and Carnage to a new cyberpunk Earth to stop them and save J. Jonah Jameson's son.
Bless you.
It only had 13 episodes. It's worse than Sonic Underground.
They did it. They finally did worse.
What? That's what it was called.
Oh, that was it was ruined because Pokemon and Digimon overshadowed the show.
Oh,
What was
poor
ruined? Spider-Man or Sonic Underground?
both.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, both.
I would imagine both. Yeah.
Can anyone else remember when Inspector Gadget took a bunch of indigenous people hostage?
Sorry.
No.
I brought this up a long time ago with you guys. It was the animated show of Inspector Gadget when he had the Gadgetinis.
Oh fuck.
And he goes-
Gadgetinis.
Fuck
he
the
goes
Gadgetini.
to an island of some sort, and there's obviously the evil bad people on the island who somehow convince Gadget that they are not the super bad people, but the indigenous population is. So when Gadget stumbles upon what is essentially a concentration camp for them, he's like, "Yeah, you deserve to be behind those bars."
Lord.
What?
It's like, "You are bad people and you should feel bad." And then he drives away and like, "No, please save us."
Inspector Gadget, no. Wouldn't it? Okay, it wouldn't surprise me to find out that Inspector Gadget was deeply racist, actually. I'm going to go out and say it. I'm going to make a bold claim. I'm going to out Inspector Gadget as a racist here. I think he
There's
is.
so many Go-Go Gadget jokes I want to make right now, but I don't feel like I have the authority to.
Spider-Man Unlimited is on Disney Plus. You can watch that if you'd like, Josh.
I might watch it. It's only 13 episodes, so it'll only keep me
Worlds
occupied.
There's a
Apart,
Gadget and the
Part
Gadgetinis
1,
on there.
Venom and Carnage hijack Jameson's spaceship. That's the first episode.
There you go. I told you. Only 13 episodes.
The
though.
Green
See if I can
Goblin
find the episode.
It's a quality binge watch.
looks
Yeah, true.
very weird in it.
It's the Groblin.
Was this a Jetix show as well? I guess so.
Probably.
I
It looks
assume
like something
so.
that would have been a JX.
Yeah.
It's true.
Power Rangers SPD. Hell yeah.
See, Power Rangers SPD, pretty fantastic.
I've got the little flip thing they have.
Flip thing.
Whatever it is.
The Zord launcher, whatever it's fucking called.
Zord
No, I've got
launcher.
It's the
It's,
watch. Well, not a watch.
Wait.
it's like they have like a little like it's shaped like a mobile phone. It's like a flip phone, and they press the button, and then it does some shit. They use it for their transformation sequence, I think.
I was just thinking about you brought it up. You brought up Power Rangers, Lou, and it got me thinking. Did any of you ever play the PS2 Power Rangers game where it was the 3 Power Rangers, red, yellow, and I want to say it was blue, and red had a T-Rex, yellow had a pterodactyl, and blue was a triceratops.
Is that the one where you only played as the Zords and you didn't play
Yes.
as like the... I think I did play
Yes.
it, yes.
Do you know what that's called? Because I would love to replay that game.
Power Rangers PS2 game. Let's find out.
Because
Definitely didn't play it.
is it Dino Force?
I think it might... Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder.
There you go.
What
Dino
a
Thunder.
fucking game that was.
That was definitely a game. I think,
It's-
yeah, Dino Thunder.
It's almost as good as Sonic Heroes.
Almost.
It's getting there.
I told you that, Harry. I told you about the fact that I got that on PC. Like I bought a disc version
Yeah.
of that just because like I wanted to replay it for the nostalgia. And then, yeah.
Was it worth it? Was it everything that you remembered?
Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with yeah. I might as well.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes is definitely a game that exists.
They
That,
released a bunch of the old 3D Sonics on PC, and all the ports were like terrible. Like I think the PC CD-ROM ones were absolutely awful, from what I remember. I had like
God.
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic
on-
Adventure DX.
Yeah, I had that on PC CD, and that
Yeah.
ran like shit on my Windows XP computer.
Yep.
You have to admit though that the Sonic Heroes opening is top tier.
It is
Oh
some
yeah.
good shit.
It's great.
yeah.
All of the music from that
Music
era of
in
Sonic is great.
games is just good. That's the one thing
It
they
is
do
pretty
right.
much all just really good, yeah.
Like Sonic
That's
06.
where all of the budget goes.
Giant pile of trash, but the music was good.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
even while you were suffering, having a horrible time, unable to complete the game due to bugs, bullshit,
It's no use.
and being boring, the music was nice.
I can't believe I beat that game.
I can't
can't
beat that
believe
game.
you beat
I
that
never
game.
could have beaten that game.
It's like one of
Yeah.
the only games I beat when I was younger. I think it's
That-
because one of the only Sonic games I had, and I really liked Sonic when I was younger. So
Mind-boggling to me that you managed to beat it as a child, though. Like, there's just no way.
there were several parts where I was stuck on it for like actually years.
I
There was this one
always
part
wanted to
where
play Shadow. I
There was
never
this
got
one
to.
part with Silver and the balls, and you had to like move the balls into the holes. And this guy got so angry on it because I was stuck on it for literally days, just exploding these fucking balls over and over. Because you touch them once, they just fucking explode. That game is
Bang.
not good.
I say it every time, but the silver level where you're in the jungle and you have to like
Oh my
you
God.
put like your hand down onto this log and it like starts like it's like a what do you call it?
You got that disc on the ground and you press
Yeah.
it and it like swings it. I remember the
Yeah,
level.
it
Yeah.
swings the log and to like break down a door, and it just you would have to jump off of it, and every time you jump, it would just be like, okay, we're gonna go the other way. All
It's
right.
gonna hold all your momentum when you jump off, and you're gonna go straight down. I
Yeah,
remember exactly.
And it's like you
Also,
have
that level was
float.
so
You could
fucking
float,
confusing.
like
Yeah.
telekinesis yourself, but it just didn't do anything. You know, you'd float there, you'd fly like 2 foot, and then just
It
drop
really-
again.
It was so short. It was like you could fly, but it was literally for like 1 second, and that was it. It's the worst ability ever.
I remember the first time you play it as well. Like I didn't know who Silver was until that game, and so I'm playing this game. I come across this boss, and I'm like, "Holy shit! This is this second character that you can play. Oh my god!" And like
He's like the Iblis trigger.
he's got telekinesis and shit. It's gonna be so cool. And then you play him, and it's just dog shit and bullshit.
It's
It
the
is
most
awful, yeah.
thing in
I did love
existence.
Silver when I was younger, though. I thought he was so cool.
Well, I thought it
They
was cool.
used telekinesis and shit.
I like
But,
the idea of Silver's great and all, I guess.
It's really, I mean, I don't know. For a Sonic character.
Yeah, it's a strange one for a Sonic character.
Who is your
Yeah,
favorite
it's
Sonic character?
Big.
Big?
Big's
Yeah.
pretty good. Big is a good pick.
I love Big.
Your favorite though?
I don't know. Historically, I always liked Tails and Silver, but now I don't really know.
Louis,
I'll go with Tails. Tails is pretty cool.
You got a
I
favorite
think
character?
Tails
Louis?
is more socially acceptable than Silver.
My favourite Sonic character
Yeah.
has to be Rouge the Bat. Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The Femme
you
Fatale.
simp.
The Femme Fatale.
No.
I'm disappointed.
I don't
Three
actually know
big
who my
pink
favourite
wheels.
Sonic character
None of you went for anyone in Team Chaotix, and that's disappointing to me.
Vect, I
No,
like
hang on,
Vector
hang
a
on.
lot,
Let me
actually.
have a look at the
Vector.
list of characters.
I like Billy the Bumblebee, but
Fucking Billy the Bumblebee.
Billy!
He's called Charmy Bee, but
I know,
equally
but
shit.
historically, Harry always called him Billy the Bumblebee.
No, I didn't.
You did. You absolutely did.
I-
100%. You are the one that got me doing this. I promise you. It was
I don't
you
think
that
this is
originally.
true.
It is. I swear to you.
think
you
you're
called
lying.
him. No,
Sonic the Werewolf.
I don't mean.
What?
I don't mean that you thought
Louis,
his
did you
name was
not
Billy
play
the
the
Bumblebee.
Sonic
You jokingly
Werewolf game?
called him Billy the Bumblebee a couple of times, and it stuck with me across my entire life. And I
I
still
have to
call him
believe you,
Billy
but I
the
just don't
Bumblebee.
remember doing this.
I just promise you that you did. I swear, I remember one day you just being something along the lines of like, "Oh, my favorite Sonic character is Billy the Bumblebee." Like, who the hell are you talking about? You're like, the bee from Sonic Heroes. It's just like, oh
He's
yeah,
not from Sonic Heroes, I
the
don't
bee.
think.
Let's give him a Google. Let's find out.
I think he's from Sonic Adventure,
Actually,
either
no.
1 or 2.
I'm gonna Google Billy the Bumblebee.
Or
and
maybe
see
he's
where
from
that
Knuckles
leads me.
Chaotix, I don't know.
Billy the Bumblebee.
I think Espio was the best character. My favorite, should I say?
He sounds like Assassin's Creed character name.
He's a
I think
chameleon.
Espio, he wasn't really anything, was he? He just sort of...
character.
He was,
He
just
was
a
as
guy.
much of a character as Vector was, honestly.
Vector
And
was a... What the fuck are you talking about? Vector had personality.
Yeah.
Espio
he was
had
a crocodile.
personality. I liked
We didn't.
Espio.
It was the little blue robot.
A little bit Sonic,
Metal
Metal
Sonic?
Sonic. That's the one.
Sonic
No,
Underground.
not Metal Sonic. No, the little blue robot that the
Oh,
Sonic Heroes used to
Omochao?
fly around. I think that's the one.
I think it's
Who?
Omochao.
Oh, the Chow, yeah.
That's from Sonic Heroes or
Omochao.
whatever, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
That wasn't from Sonic Heroes.
Why is Charmy 6 years old?
Or maybe it's like some other type of Chow. What is Omochao from?
Omochao is a robot, and it's from Chow Island.
Chow Island.
It was Knuckles Chaotix, by the way, Harry. That is where Billy the Bumblebee originates.
Yeah, it's where all the
Yeah, Omo Chow.
Chaotix characters came
Chow
from,
is
I
Sonic
think.
Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Generations, and Team Sonic Racing.
Did anyone play Knuckles Chaotix? I never did.
I didn't.
No? Knuckles
Pretty,
Chaotix?
Don't think so.
It's a weird one.
I barely even remember its existence.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Super Shadow. I didn't know Shadow went super.
Super Shadow.
What? He does it in every game, pretty much.
I googled.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
He does do it quite a lot, actually. I think that is.
What
true.
about Super Silver? Now that's an obscure one.
Why is it like... Now that I'm realizing it, why is it like a thing that hedgehogs can go Super Saiyan in the Sonic
Yeah, I
universe?
think Knuckles also does as well at some point. Though.
Super Knuckles? No way.
I think that's
Super
actually maybe I'm
Knuckles.
making that up. I don't know.
No, I feel like you've triggered a memory where he actually did.
Can we just on Shadow's wiki page on the Sonic wiki? Under
Can
his
Knuckles go super? What a question.
under his likes tab, it just says likes nothing.
He's truly ambivalent.
Wait,
Wow.
who's this? Shadow.
Shadow, yeah.
Amazing.
Shadow.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of true that he likes nothing.
I guess.
Knuckles can go super, but it's not like he doesn't go gold. He has like a bubble around him.
In what game?
In Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes?
He goes
Do they go super in Heroes at all?
I didn't even know that was a thing at any point, yeah.
What?
This is news to me.
Oh. I think there's like a... Isn't there like an extra... Did you ever finish Sonic Heroes?
I didn't.
I don't
Okay,
think I did.
so at the end of Sonic Heroes, if you fully 100% all 4 of the stories, there's an extra that you can play.
Yeah. That's how it was in Sonic Adventure as well.
I never saw what happens, but I'm guessing this is it. It says in Sonic Heroes, Super Knuckles appears as a power type member. When Metal Overlord took off, Sonic transformed into Super Sonic and shared his chaos energy with Knuckles and Tails, allowing them to achieve their own super states and go after Metal Overlord together. So there's Super
Deep
Tails
Sonic
too.
lore.
Oh
my God.
He can actually go Hyper Knuckles as well.
What?
Oh, can we go Knuckles Blanco?
Knuckles Blanco. I wish that was real. El Nakano.
Go El
shit,
Hamano.
I've just seen the
Please add him to
picture.
Fighter Z. Come on. I need him as a character.
Can't believe he's not actually in it. It's outrageous.
Can't believe it's not butter.
It's so fucked up.
I can't believe it's not El Hermano.
Don't they have another DLC character left for Fighters?
It's yes, I think they do actually. Never mind, I was thinking of the wrong thing.
Okay, we still holding out hope for Hamano.
It's a possibility. He's Hermano or Gohan Blanco, either or. I'll take either one at this point.
Yeah. I've sort of stopped playing it now though, but
Yeah, but
maybe I'll get back into it when they add him.
When they add El Hermano, yeah, then it'll be fine.
Shall be a good one.
Who's your least favourite Sonic character?
That is actually a good question. I
Yeah.
think it might be Espio, honestly.
Oh, thanks. You really like
'Cause he's just nothing.
He looks so dumb to be fair. I hate his character design. I'm sorry, but he looks like a fucking melon. He's just
I thought he was cool when I was younger.
he looks interesting. He's got a
To say the
unique
least.
he's got a unique character design.
I like how Super Knuckles
Went
goes
all out
pink.
with them. Super
Sorry.
Knuckles goes pink.
Yeah, Super
Wait,
Knuckles
does he
goes
go-
pink.
Does he go pink, or is that like from the light of his bubble though? That's
No,
making,
he's-
the red light.
It
Okay.
seems like there's actually 2 different types. Like he goes in his bubble or he goes pink. Which is good.
Huh.
That is bizarre.
I'd say most hateable character is Amy.
Oh, that's true actually.
Yeah, I can get
So
behind that one.
annoying.
See, I think that's actually kind of a universal.
Amy from the newer games is awful.
Yeah,
Back
the
in
newer-
CD, she was like okay. She wasn't nearly as annoying. I think when she got a voice is when it got really bad.
Should have just stayed mute the entire time.
Keep them silent, boys.
Is what I say.
Oh my god.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Seems good to me.
she's such an annoying character.
She's just too basic.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch.